Hi folks, Adam Wheeler here from Broken Arrow Nursery. I'm here to showcase a few Japanese maples for you. Some of the best specimen trees that you can garden with in New England. I've got five plants I'd like to show you, and then we can talk a little bit about cultural considerations for these awesome plants. The first one that I wanted to show off is Acer Palmatum Eye Candy, which is from the Flora Fun collection through Buckholtz Nursery in Oregon. It is a tremendously spectacular plant first thing in the spring when it emerges with really incredible bright pink new growth. And then as the season progresses, you can see it gradually picks up some green in the foliage with some white marbling and streaking that persists into autumn. It's a strong growing plant. It's going to get to be 15 to 20 feet tall ultimately. The name Eye Candy sounds like a Japanese name, but in reality it's just a play on words because it truly is eye candy in the springtime. Those of you that are looking for a semi-dwarf or dwarf Japanese maple might be attracted to Kuronai Jishi, Acer Palmatum Kuronai Jishi, which is a compact cultivar. It's rather new to the industry. It's especially attractive first thing in the spring when all the new growth comes out, dark chocolate burgundy color. The stems and the leaves are kind of congested and twisted, which gives it kind of a fun sculptural quality. And it's an excellent plant for a smaller garden space. This is going to top out at maybe 8 to 10 feet tall at maturity. As you can see, as the summer comes along, the foliage picks up some more green tones to it before autumn brings back bright orange and scarlet fall color. Acer Palmatum Mano Nosato is next up, selected from a well-known Japanese nursery. In spring, Mano Nosato is a very dark purple leaf that has green and cream variegation throughout. It's really unusual to have purple foliage plants in the springtime with variegation, so this one is quite unique for that quality. As the season goes on and the heat of summer arrives, the foliage transitions to more of a kind of a purple blushed green with the cream streaks that persist. It's a strong growing plant, 12 to 15 feet tall, if not a little bit larger with some age to it, and really a welcome addition to the garden throughout the growing season. Next up is Acer Takamensi subspecies Takamensi, which is a very uncommon yet spectacular large growing Japanese maple. So it's actually native to Korea, further north than a lot of the other maples that it's closely allied with. And as a result, it's exceptionally cold hardy. So most Japanese maples are zone 6 cold hardy. This is a zone 4 plant tied to that northern heritage. The plant itself is found on the island of Ulleung-do, which is off the coast of Korea. And beautiful kind of fresh green foliage throughout the growing season. The most dramatic feature is the autumn color. It's some of the best scarlet autumn display that you can get in the world of Japanese maples. So really an all-star in the fall. And the final maple I have to show you is Acer Sybildianum Kumoi Nishiki, which is another exciting new selection. Acer Sybildianum is one of the other Japanese species of maples. And this particular one in the springtime has very pronounced foliage, green underlying color, marbled with white and cream throughout. The color does persist late into the season. You can see a little bit of that color still present on the plant. It's a strong growing maple that's going to get to be up to about 15 to 20 feet tall when fully mature. In the fall, you'll also get some really attractive orange and red tones blended with pink. So in the garden, all of these maples are really wonderful specimen plants. Most Japanese maples are going to prefer full sun or part shade conditions, as long as it's reasonably bright. If your soil is on the dry side, they're going to prefer some afternoon shade to help protect them from afternoon intense light. Even moisture throughout the gardening season is ideal, and most are going to be best in kind of a zone 5 to zone 6 garden environment.